Hi all. Thursday morning. I'm gonna keep going. Things still pending. Most of the innocuous things have been ruled out, so pending further stuff. Onward, 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 onward. Um, Word. Um, More as it comes. First off, I know it's a mess. I don't have my props. I don't know all this, but I'm just rolling with it because it seems like people like it enough, and it's working enough, and the vanity metrics are suddenly very high. I don't know why. Maybe it's a bot searching through. Maybe I've been discovered by someone or whatever. Maybe I'm being investigated. But it is what it is. I don't do it for that. I don't care really one way or the other that much. I suspect it's probably something technical. Um, First off, I'm going to kind of semi disregard the time thing today. I'll try to break it up into a couple of different things. One sports centered, one's not sports centered, um, basketball centered. Let me just begin by saying I don't know where we went wrong, but the feeling's gone and I just can't get it. I don't know where we went wrong, but the feeling's gone and I just can't get it back. Rest in peace, Gordon Lightfoot, really one of my favorite voices ever. Um, and Deep, dignified, melancholic, joyful spirit, inherent dignity. One of my top five voices ever, probably. And certainly that ballad is one of my five favorite songs ever. 5 or 10 favorite songs ever. Particularly, I love the part where it goes something about um, um, I walk away like a movie star who gets burned in a three-way script. Enter number two, a movie queen to play the scene. Da da da. All the to bring out all the good things out in me. But for now, love, let's be real. I never thought I could feel this way, and I've got to say that I just don't get it. I don't know where we went wrong, but the feeling's gone, and I just can't get it back. Just so beautiful, that song, especially when he sings it. Um, okay, going on to some other themes. May he rest in peace. He's immortal from those beautiful ballads. And um, let me say some of the things I wanted to say. Um, Themes in the mean and merciful time. Most of the innocuous things have been ruled out. I told you that. Implausible cruelty, crazy recrudescences. I won't even begin. What will be, will be. Um, Congratulations to Joel Embiid, well deserved MVP. A rare instance where white men shooting actually helped a black man. Um, the backstory on that is that he learned how to shoot threes by watching white guys shooting threes on YouTube because he knew they had better form. They had perfect form, so he imitated that and developed his three-point shot from that. So, an irony in that, especially in the time of Tucker Carlson and incel, replacement theory, white supremacist militancy, and so forth, and the crazy scourge of gun violence in America. That a white people shooting actually helped a black man um, um, win the ultimate prize, or it's not really the ultimate prize because it's folly and vanity still. It's an individual award in a team game. I'd like to see Jokic, who's secretly thrilled that someone else finally won the award. I'd like to see him win the big prize, which is a championship ring, or at least a Western Conference ring, if the Warriors can't emerge. And I don't, we'll see. Anyhow, so those two things, fraud, of course, it's fraud. It's always fraud. If it's GOP, it's fraud. If you're wondering what's going on, of course it's fraud. You might want to call it collusion, but convergence of interest fraud. I'm thinking of the Herschel Walker news, like absurd, just but beneath contempt and beyond belief, and in a moment of trying to honor the legacy of Gordon Lightfoot, inappropriate. Um, Grimes licensing out her AI simulated voice tool, kind of a perfect cusp of post-human moment, trying to appropriate the inherent expropriation, almost like a Hegelian strategy against radical laws. Of course, inflation is due asymmetrically to corporate greed and not increased labor wages. Of course, these things are not even worth exploring. Like any of these things, they're all first principle things. You don't need to investigate them. It's like Aristotle telling you how many teeth there are. You don't have to count. I hope it's more accurate than that, but I'm fairly confident that capitalism going to capitalize. Of course, the aggressor always wants peace. Of course, the aggressor just wants you to surrender and hand the thing over. Of course, capitalism is basically in America about the perpetuation of white hegemony, offering rich white people tax breaks and poor white people scapegoats, etc., etc. Of course, the accuser is always guilty of what he's accusing in contemporary American politics, at least from the right. Steph won Game 7 in spite of Clay, Poole, Wiggins, everyone else shooting poorly. Jokic won Game 2 in spite of Murray and Michael Porter Jr. Shooting terribly. Remarkable. And such a legendary, no bullshit, no interest in vanity baubles or the meretricious gossip of the 24/7 news cycle. The guy is great. He's just like a great counterpoint to the vapidity and gaseous fumes emitting between the ever-flapping gums of American sports discourse. Subsequently, the Warriors lost, and Anthony Davis all-world performance. They played great D on Steph, but the Warriors still only lost by a couple of points, and I think they'll figure out a way to solve it. The incredible asymmetry in the free throw opportunities is daunting, because it's like the Warriors get 95% of the points scored on three-pointers, and the Lakers get like 95% of the points scored from the free throw strike. So it's just a question of how the game is officiated more than anything else, it feels like. But anyhow, it should be interesting. And God bless the Knicks. Brunson's son and I Heart were just transcendently wonderful in the Game 2 victory against the remarkably good Heat team. The Heat team is for real. Good for Joel. Learn from white people shooting. That's kind of a funny, astute little comment. Quick post in praise of Steph. Oh, there's the timer. Okay, well, I should honor it. I'll honor it, and let me just see if there's anything implausible. Scrutiny, Gordon Lightfoot. Media normalizing everything. The media normalizing everything. Yes, I should mention that. I mentioned that along with Steph and his magic chew toy. Steph and his magic chew toy. That gave me joy last time to be able to say. Media normalizing everything. Leslie Riefenstahl, normalizing that crazy, apparently pregnant bomber woman, MTG, by interviewing her on 60 Minutes. And now CNN normalizing a rapist, treasonous, criminal, domestic terrorist former president and presidential candidate with town hall meetings. Of course, America will always pick money over truth. Fatal flaw in the system. Designed, feature not bug. Stuff, magic chew toy. But 80, and this magic brow. It's going to be a battle. The image and the reflection upon it, out, onto, into. A lot to say about Hegel and the development of appearance as the new moment of essence. I'll talk about that at some other time if I can. God willing, mitzvahs and extremis, kind words, branding, exercise, VO, demo. I'm sorry. Sorry to Rima, Jordan, Derek, Trey, et al., for the failure to respond in a timely manner. Will do so when I get the calm and spirit, bandwidth of mind and spirit. Hegel on the self-presenting, absenting, confident enough to make it all about you, not all about him. Joe getting his mojo, to make it all about America, not about him. I want imminence or givenness or says. Oh, I've said some of these things. It doesn't matter. Let me just outro with another piece of tribute to the blessed Canadian troubadour, storyteller, beautiful, beautiful human being. Something. Carefree highway, I'm glad to see you, my old friend. Carefree highway, I've seen better days, the morning after blues, from your head down to your shoes. Carefree highway, let me slip away on you. Diddle diddle doo doo diddle diddle doo diddle doo doo doo. Picking up the pieces of my da 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 da. Her name was Anne, and I'll be damned if I recall her face. She left me not knowing what to do. Carefree highway, I'm da-da-da-da, my old friend. Carefree highway, I've seen better days, the morning after blues, from your head down to your shoes. Good luck, courage, determination to us all. Rest in peace, Gordon Lightfoot. What will be will be. I'm just trying to stay calm and affirming. Much love to Gordon Lightfoot for what he added to life, and go teams and all that stuff. Blessed and sustaining words, perhaps more later. The blessed and sustaining words. Blessed and sustaining words.